What's going on, guys? It's me, Jace, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into Jalin Hyatt and breaking down his film today, I just want to say thanks for the amount of subscribers. You know, the channel's growing really at a rapid pace in terms of views. We're crossed over 15,000 views, which is insane. But you know, we're not stopping. We're gonna keep going, bro. We're just gonna keep going, trying to go as high as we can. So we're gonna talk about Jalin Hyatt today. An explosive receiver. Explosive. Jalin Hyatt averages 18.9 yards per reception. It's almost 1,300 yards in college. Or this season in college. He combined for 41 catches as a freshman and a sophomore. As a junior, as I said, he exploded onto the scene. He has this ability to track the ball down the field that really is unmatched in his entire class. Now, he does have a little downside to his game. Tennessee ran a very limited route tree for him. A lot of flats, a lot of curls, a lot of hitches, a lot of outs. That's it. Not a lot of slants, not a lot of posts, not a lot of comeback routes. It was a very limited route tree. So that's kind of the downside to his game, but it does not negate the fact that he is explosive. He averages almost 19 yards per reception, as I said. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about Jalin Hyatt, one of the more explosive and dynamic receivers in the draft class. This first play here we're going to look at is going to be a hitch route. It's going to be against Pitt. And one of the things that you're going to notice as we break down his film here, you're going to see a lot of this. See that right there? See that cushion right there? You're going to see a lot of that because a lot of teams realize, oh, he's really explosive. We want to try to get depth. We'll let him have the hitches and the curls, but you're not going to beat us deep. And that seemed to be the mindset of a lot of teams. So we're going to run this play here. This play is not going to be a completion to him. It's actually going to be a completion over, much like I mentioned before, up top to the flat, right? Which is a common thing in this Tennessee offense. But I want you to look at the amount of cushion that he has on this particular play. So he goes to sit this route down, and you have, you know, about 7 to 8 yards of cushion because this defender is so scared of what you can do down the field. He brings that type of fear to a defense. So a lot of times Tennessee will throw this ball and it's 13 yards, 14 yards, 15, and that's how you accumulate all these yards and this yards per reception, because you catch a ball like this that's 13 yards, you break a tackle, you get 5, 6 more yards, you know, you're up to your yards per reception. And so it's very easy to get that when teams play you like this. So this is a common thing you see. We're going to watch another play after this next one where he is going to catch the hitch, and we'll talk about that one after this one. But the next play we're going to watch here is actually going to be an out and up, right? So again, the cushion, because teams, again, you're not going to beat me deep. And so you can't just run a vertical, one, because the defender has so much cushion, he can run that with you. So what Tennessee does on this play is they run it out and up. So what he does is he's going to fake that route like he's going out, and then he's going to go up. That's why it's called out and up. So he's going to fake out. He's going to get that defender to open up his hips there, and he's going to immediately turn upfield, and he's just going to outrun the defender based off the leverage. Now, here's just, it's a little, you know, some people may think it's nitpicking, but in the NFL, if you're running it out and up, I want you to run this route hard, right? Because this route, I don't want to call it lazy, but I think an NFL defender will be able to determine that this is not a real out route, right? Maybe not in college, but I would run this route just a little bit harder. You know, I would explode out, boom, put my foot in the dirt hard, break on that route, get that defender to believe I'm running it out, and then quickly get upfield. I have the speed to outrun the defender. So I can run the route as hard as I need to. So I would run that route just a little bit harder in the NFL, but this ends up being a touchdown. And this right here is his ability to track the ball, right? So he's here, but that ball is going to kind of lead him inside, and look what he does. He leads right there, hands catch. This is what you see. This is a hands receiver. He's not a body catcher. He's a sure-handed receiver. He's going to catch that. He's going to score a touchdown for his team off of an out and up. Teams got so accustomed to seeing the outs and the hitches and the curls that whenever he didn't run it, they got beat every time. He's an explosive receiver, and you see why on plays like this. So this next play here we're going to talk about, again, it's going to be kind of a similar play in the same position on the field against the same team. And what's going to happen on this play here immediately is first, Hendon Hooker, his first read is over here. Remember on the last play, his read was over here, right? So the cushion that we're going to be looking for, first, let's go back here because it's a lot of cushion here. So this defender here, they're playing more of a zone, right? So this defender here, the linebacker's going to drop back. They're going to bracket this receiver. Now, there's nothing deep. So now this defender here is solely responsible for Jalin Hyatt. But he's so far off that Jalin Hyatt is going to catch the ball. He's going to catch the ball with his hands again. And then here's a part of his game that I want to see him improve on. Look at all this cushion here. You see all that? You're going to outrun this defender. But look what happens when he catches the ball. He tries to get upfield. He immediately gets taken down. I would want to see him attempt to break this tackle because as soon as he gets contact, he goes straight to the ground. And I think he has the ability to break an arm tackle. And I didn't see a lot of that consistently on tape. So, but again, it's a good route. He sells the route hard, like he's going to run this vertical. He's going to stop, put that foot in the dirt. And really, you can go here, you can go here. But Hendon goes here because, one, you would think that this receiver here would be able to block this corner, and then that leaves a Jalin Hyatt one-on-one with the safety. But it doesn't happen. It's not a perfect play. But he does catch the ball. You know, he ends up getting a first down for his team. And that's a good play. It's not a bad thing. But I think I would want to see him break this tackle. And I think I didn't see a lot of that on film. So the next play here we're going to watch is actually going to be a touchdown. Or it's going to be a route that should have been a touchdown, I should say. It's going to be a skinny post here. The Jalin Hyatt's right here. And look how he routes up this defender. So first, look at his footwork. So he explodes off the ball, off the line of scrimmage. So he's going to press up on that particular corner. That corner, he's trying to keep his technique right. And it's not a bad play by the corner, right? Because he hasn't fallen for the shake, for the juke off the ball. But what he does is he reacts too late. So he did a really good job at first of staying inside of the box and not letting Jalin Hyatt's moves get to him. Jalin Hyatt broke this route so hard inside that he completely lost the defender. Left the defender. Look, he breaks the route inside. Boom. The defender tries to get hands on him. It's too late. He tries to pull him, tries to draw a flag. It still doesn't work. Look at the separation. This is just off of a skinny post. This is why he's terrifying to play against, because of the routes that he runs. You don't know what this could be. He could sit this down. He could sit that down. That come back, that's a hitch, or come back. He could break in, run an in route, but he crosses this defender's face. This tight end here, or this receiver, drags this safety across the field, which allows Hendon Hooker to throw this ball into this window right here. So it's a really good play design too. It's a play design that I believe is truly meant for Jalin Hyatt, but he doesn't throw it because he has this read here, which isn't a bad read. Like, we're not breaking down Hendon Hooker, but I often found myself doing that watching Jalin Hyatt film because Jalin Hyatt should have had so many more opportunities to catch the football. Yes, you know, he had 67 receptions and he has 15 touchdowns, but there should have been more. Am I greedy? Yes, but I'm greedy in a way that makes me feel like they didn't maximize his ability just based off of some of the routes that they ran and some of the reads that Hendon Hooker would have. Like on the first play, Jalin Hyatt's wide open. There's no one within 7, 8, 9, 10 yards of him, and he's looking over to check it down. Like, it's, so that's a Tennessee offense as a whole. That has nothing to do with Jalin Hyatt, but he does route up this corner here, and he ends up getting into the end zone, and you're going to see he's going to clap his hands like, dang, like I had him, and we would have had a touchdown. But Hendon Hooker just takes what the defense gives him, and he doesn't, take the chances to fit it into that window. But it's a very good route nonetheless. So the last play here we're going to look at is going to be a vertical. And this is the mind your business. That's what this route is. Mind your business. Jalin Hyatt's up here, but I want you to watch this defender. Just watch him first. So I'm going to run the play, and I want you to watch him. Let's watch what he does. So I'm going to run the play. And it's a touchdown, right? So let's go back. Let's break down the play. So the first thing we're going to look at here is where Jalin Hyatt is on the field. So again, Jalin Hyatt's up top. We're going to get some motion across. What's going to happen on this play is they're going to do play action. What happens is this safety is nosy. Mind your business. This is where he is going to eat in the NFL, because NFL safeties are nosy and they want to try to get up and get a quick step to get up to the line of scrimmage to make the tackle, or maybe they feel that running back's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and really they're the last line of defense. But this safety in particular, he needs to be as deep as this safety right here. That's where he needs to be, and he is not. And because he's not that deep, he's going to run right past him, right? If he's here, where this safety is, he's over the top. This isn't a touchdown. But because you're so nosy, you get beat. This and then again, his ability to track this football, to run away from all the defenders, track the ball, and score a touchdown. It's elite. It's elite. And I'm excited talking about him, because you watch a player and you're like, this can translate over to the pros. Like, it's not just you being better than everybody. It's like these are nuanced things where he runs this route, and he's going to sell this route. He's going to sell it hard inside, and then he's immediately going to get back upfield, and he's going to have that corner with no leverage really. He's going to split these defenders and he's going to score. That you can do that in the pros. And I think while Tennessee had issues on offense that I didn't like personally as watching film, they did a very good job of getting Jalin Hyatt a lot of plays where he was running wide open, and it's very nuanced things. It's not complex routes and pick routes, and no, it's just, I'm going to sell this route hard one way, I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to outrun you, and I can track the ball down the field better than anybody, and I'm going to score, and I'm going to score again. And that was his game. That is his game. He's an explosive player, one of the top receivers in the country. He's an incredible talent, man. And I had so much fun breaking him down, because you can just see, like, this guy can be a star in the league, in the pros. And he's fun to watch, man. He's fun to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this film session here of Tennessee wide receiver Jalin Hyatt. I had a lot of fun. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell as well. I do appreciate it. And as always, y'all take care.